Hey, hi guys. All right, Libras, let's take a little peek at the full moon message here. So, the buck moon is July 10th, and it is named that because it's the time where the deer's antlers are in like a really accelerated growth period. So, there could be things coming up from the subconscious to be released, but there could also be like accelerated growth. We have tenderness, true love, and compassion. Oh, that's beautiful. By the way, this is card number 9. So Libra, we may have very special day. Uh, this full moon could, especially because I will say that giraffes, their prints are as unique to them as our fingerprints. They don't have the same pattern. No two have the same exact pattern. So I'm thinking that we have either Libra is being loved for the truly unique and amazing individual, like they could receive some kind of like they look at somebody and they notice that the way that person is looking at them, it's like, wow, they really see me, they like me, this could be just heartwarming for Libra, where this is ushering in an era where people are going to start to see this in Libra. We do have this Knight of Cups, or excuse me, Page of Cups, and we have a Three of Swords. Oh, Libra, does somebody want to say that they're sorry? Is this somebody is realizing that if they said something a little bit harsh, or if they took something out on Libra, and they're realizing Libra never took it out on me. Libra never, treated me poorly even when they were having a bad day. I might have done that, but they didn't do that. And I say that because this card is, split at the diagonal, and it's like, Libra owes me no apology at all. I owe them the apology. There's some element here where I feel like there's going to be this tenderness and this gentleness and this heartfelt, like emotional outpouring that Libra receives. And I think it's because either somebody is just understanding some things that Libra has been through, and they're like, oh, baby, I'm sorry somebody hurt you. Or they are the ones who have behaved fairly abominably at certain points and they want to say sorry. It's either Libra has a real friend who is seeing the true version of Libra, the kindness, the tenderness, the balance, the support that Libra has offered. And it's like somebody is acknowledging Libra has not received that themselves. So it's even more amazing how compassionate and how consistent Libra has been. We've got a 10 of Swords in the reverse. God, this feels like somebody is saying it's the magnitude of what an amazing person Libra is hitting me so heavily today. And it's like the fact that I might have caused my Libra grief is just killing me. Like, this is horrible. How do I even begin to apologize for me not paying enough attention, or for me being, harsh with my words, callous with my words? This really feels like somebody who knows Libra is an absolute treasure and they have not treated Libra that way. 7 of Swords. Oh my God. Did they lie to Libra? Did they, all of this? Okay, so I'm going to say this. Virgo actually ended up doing 2 different full moon messages on, because the storyline got totally hijacked by a different person in the first attempt I made. And although I will release both videos, I have to say this Libra video is kind of feeling the same way. It's like, I wanted just a message for Libra, but what we keep getting is this energy that somebody else is hijacking, saying, oh my God, Libra's been hurt. Oh my God, I need to apologize. This could be a water sign who wants to say sorry to Libra. This is somebody who maybe realizes Libra has just quietly, if Libra's hurt, Libra kind of quietly just leaves the room. They don't make a fuss. They don't cuss. They don't make a mess. They just kind of exit quietly. And it is kind of like lying and pretending like everything's fine when it's not, rather than making a scene. But I feel like, I'm not sure if this is a person who has hurt Libra, or if this is a person who says, I've seen other people hurt you and it's so not fair, and you've handled it by just swallowing it and keeping it quiet. This is all being like revealed. Okay, so the full moons are really good at bringing things up from the subconscious and releasing them, but it almost feels like this is someone else releasing, or wanting Libra to get a chance to release something because they see the real Libra. Whomever this is, there is such love here. We have the Hanged Man in the reverse. We have a King of Swords upright. I mean, I guess I could say that this is completely like Libra seeing this in somebody else. They're like, oh my God, I see this person. They are such a sweetheart and they have been treated like absolute garbage. We could be dealing with 2 Libras, by the way, or 2 air signs. We do also have Pisces coming in. But this Hanged Man is, I finally seen it through the other lens, and I can call it as I see it. I know you've been treated poorly. I know you deserve about 1,000 apologies from people who've hurt you and maybe from me too. I know you've handled this with such grace. I know you didn't, let anybody see you tremble or cry, even if you had every right to. With this being the true love and compassion and tenderness card, I think at last there is this huge supportive like warmth coming into Libra's life. Hi, baby. We've got that Hierophant. It is in the reverse. It's Taurus energy. I'm thinking right now we've got a story of either Libra suffered quite a bit in a past relationship. This could have been somebody they were married to that treated them poorly. And it's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe now that I've met your ex, or now that I've met your old family, I'm like, whoa, that was, God, how did you deal with that, sweetheart? This really feels like somebody is so compassionate, like they're so understanding, and they're seeing what Libra's been through. This Two of Pentacles, I think somebody's saying, well, I'm going to treat you a heck of a lot better than somebody else did, now that I can see what you've been through. It almost feels like this is somehow going to start to set things right. Now, this could be a lover. This could be a friend. This could be somebody who cares about Libra. This could be, I always say I turn into the mean big sister that wants to protect all my characters. I don't like to see my characters getting mistreated, and so I always want to jump in and, say something sassy to, defend them. And I feel like this is a character who's kind of that energy, but not maybe sassy, but instead just pure support. We have the card of oneness in the reverse. Look, I don't know that Libra is going to be like, hey, don't feel so bad for me. I'm good. I'm not sure that I, am feeling the same way you're feeling about me. This actually is interesting because this either says Libra has had to stay detached in order to deal with the kinds of hurts and pain that they've known, or that Libra is not so sure about warming up to this person. We do have an Ace of Pentacles. I'm wondering if this is like going to be the first time that Libra's been really, truly supported. Now, keep in mind, these full moons represent the things that we're letting go of, the shifts, the changes. And again, this is accelerated growth. So this could be a friendship that turns into like, wow, I really understand you so much better now, Libra. And it makes me upset that anybody ever caused you grief. I see you as like this amazing person. It could just be 2 people that have been kind of getting to know each other as friends. Maybe there was a hint of attraction, and now this is like, oh my God, I'm totally in your corner. I'm on your side, Libra. I want to be around you more. I want to see where we could go with this. Because man, I just saw what a beautiful person you are. I don't think that this is somebody Libra has already built like a tremendous bond with, maybe. I could be wrong. We have a 3 of Cups. I don't know. I keep thinking that Libra's really good at keeping their true emotions to themselves. Like they can be in a group setting and everybody knows Libra's name and everything, but they never really know the real Libra. There's an illusion of vulnerability here that isn't there. But this person, they want to know the real Libra. And I think they've already caught a glimpse of the real Libra. And they think the world of this Libra. I love this. Who is this person? We have the Devil. Somebody who is clearly known toxic people. Someone who they themselves could have had all kinds of difficult things to go through. They could have had their heart broken. They could have been somebody who got misused in life before. And maybe that's why it's like, hey, it takes one to know one. I know the signs of somebody who hasn't been treated well, but you just kind of take it on the chin as an adult and go, and don't say anything and just move on anyhow. I know what it's like to like keep your own private life private and people don't know the struggles you've had. I know it because I've been there. I've been through all of it. It feels like this is a very sensitive, very intuitive person, but it feels like they really see, wow, the Lovers and the 6 of Pentacles. They say, Libra, you and me, we're cut from the same cloth. I see that energy in you. I see that we'd be great together. I see that we would be a great match because I know what you've been through because I've been through it too. And God, we could have each other's back. This is somebody who loves Libra. They want to be in love with Libra. They want to share a life with Libra. Does Libra want that? Is that, I mean, this looks so good. This evolution of emotions during this full moon. It's beautiful. We have the Tower, we have the Six of Swords. You know what? If Libra before had said, I don't need anybody, I'm not looking for that, I think that this is like, wow, dropping down any walls Libra had put up. And this is them saying, I feel so comfortable with this person. I can't believe it, but I would let them in. I'll let them know the real me. I think Libra is about to let somebody in. I think somehow, the full moon is a great time to just reveal things. And it could be serendipitous. And, remember the energy of the full moon is, a couple days on either side, but it's like walking through a doorway, just like how that 7/7 portal was a doorway. So this doesn't have to happen on the full moon, but rather we're ushering in kind of like a new energy of what's coming to the surface, some moments of awareness, I think somebody's falling in love with Libra, plain and simple. And it's that they see the goodness in Libra and they got a glimpse of some things that Libra has probably gone through. And I feel like this is going to make Libra say, do you know how validating it is? Just that alone, how validating it is that somebody knows I haven't had a great run. I haven't been treated very fair. That makes me all of a sudden relax in your presence because you see things without me having to explain it, or you identified that. And God, it just makes me feel like I'm already more peaceful, more calm, because finally, like, my story has been seen, has been recognized. I'm hearing that great song by Brandy Carlisle, My Story. My dog is just down here staring up at me. Mama, mama. Look, I think everything that Libra's life has been, they don't have to pretend that they didn't go through it, but they also don't have to relive it on a daily basis with this person. They bring with them their past, right? We have the dinosaurs, so ancient history, but the Three of Wands is about my future. I think for the first time ever, Libra's like, oh my God, because I have somebody who understands what I've been through, they can read me well, then they know what it is that I actually want, which is to get beyond what I have been through and yet to be understood for what I've already been through. This is a massive, I'm going to say shedding of burdens, because it's like finally somebody has seen the real me. That's what's coming in for Libra. That's what this full moon is activating. It's now I'm kind of wondering if it's because this full moon is activating Libra to be able to receive this, and if it's activating this person to see Libra from their heart space. Like, what do I know about Libra? I know that they're a good person. I know they're sweet. I can see this energy to them. Let me get one card on that activation. King of Cups. This person could be, their heart is very open. They are able to feel their emotions. They are knowing that there's a reason that they're pulled toward Libra. They know Libra is like still waters that run deep. And I would say that that's the best way to describe this Libra. I think Libra is still waters that run deep. They have a lot of life story that they didn't tell a soul. They have a lot of hurts and pains they did not, dump on other people. But this person is like, I can see you, Libra. I can see who you really are. I can even intuit some of what you've been through. This looks lovely. It looks like Libra is, excuse me, finally meeting somebody who really resonates well with them and with their heart space. All right, you guys, thank you for being here. Sorry, my little wild dog is all over, making me pet him, licking my ankles, telling me it's time to go on walkies. So I'll be back in just a bit, you guys. So thanks for being here. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. Bye.